Now begin with the virtual home tour.
All right.
You'll find the house is in top condition.
Looks great. I love the blue. All I can afford is a bargain.
Your gains will be plentiful here. The home was filled with want.
I'll take it.
Should I send help for cleanup?
I work alone.
How industrious. Madame Linguini was a beloved local toy maker and collector.
What happened to her? Something seems out of place.
And some things are difficult to explain. Believe in yourself.
What's going on here? Hello, I'm Danny from First Cut from Team FCFC. Sharon and I made our film A House of Play for the Bronx 48 Film Challenge.
Yes, thank you for joining us, Danny. And yes, let's get into it. Won't take much of your time. Thank you again for participating, and overall, great film. Thank you for participating. So, first question, what was difficult about the genre, and was this your first time doing that genre?
Yes, it was a difficult genre. It's the first time we did it. Our genre was horror. I admire horror movies, but I got really nervous when friend his favorite movie growing up was Child's Play, and him and me have talked about that a lot over the years. So there's definitely a Child's Play element in our movie, in the story that we came up with. So that was fun.
Would you say that was the intention behind it?
Yeah, a big part of the intention was to pay some homage to that common thread my best friend and me had.
Yeah.
I don't care for horror too much, but my best friend, it's his favorite genre. So I've heard him go on and on about horror movies over the years. So, and to be able to insert something from his favorite movie in there, that was kind of cool.
Wow, thank you for that. And I think it's a whole other appreciation for horror films now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Was your best friend part of your team, or was it just?
No, he wasn't. No, yeah, he wasn't part of it. But when he gets to see it, I'm sure he's going to get a kick out of it.
Yeah. And yeah, thank you overall. And who was on your team? Was it just a team of one, or was it you?
Oh,
and
it
your
was
wife?
my wife Sharon, myself, I'm Danny, and then our son Oliver.
Oh, okay. Okay, I remember seeing him in the film.
Yes, that's right.
A glimpse of him. So
Yeah.
yes. Was how difficult was it, like having to work with your family as well? Was this would you say a bonding experience overall?
Yes, it was a bonding experience. There was a good 2 times I was ready to quit, and like film is kind of my first love is film. My wife Sharon, she's a creative type, but she's more of a writer. So, but she wanted to see it through to completion, and I was ready to give up. But she said, try. Maybe Oliver shouldn't see that we quit. So that stuck with me, and somehow we resurrected it from having given up. Like we let like a good 2 hours go by on Sunday where we were like, it's over, it's done. We tried our best. Let's just call it a wrap. Maybe we'll try to write the screenplay. But then something clicked, and we ended up working on it and got it in before the deadline.
Yes, thank you. That's so good to hear. And also the fact that your son was able to see this resilience to it. That you still like pushed through and got it submitted. So yes,
he really enjoyed watching it. He asked it to be played over and over again. He watched it about 5-6 times.
Yes, that's such a beautiful experience.
Yes.
And I hope he does remember this, and moving forward, I'm sure he's gonna want to like continue to show this to his friends too.
Yes.
Um,
but it was a big surprise to give up so badly and then be, find new life. So that part of the experience, I'm so glad we experienced something like that. That kind of born again feeling.
Thank you. And would you say that this was your first time participating in a 48-hour film challenge?
Yes. I've been involved in shorts before, but never with a deadline like this. And, everything falls on us in this way. And figuring
Oh,
out
learning
editing. Editing
opportunities.
was really tough. Editing was really tough. Yeah. So,
Okay, so what do you say that was the most hardest part? I would think production wise was the hardest part.
oh, production was fun, and because it was just my wife and I would never want to be a lead actor, but I had to be. My wife, she was even more hesitant, but we got her on. She agreed to be on screen. It was very helpful, I thought. And she was very happy with how it came out too. So it was really fun. And but production was fun, but editing turned ugly. But luckily we got it done.
How many hours would you say you slept?
Oh yeah, that Saturday night. Well, Friday night we slept regular. We said we're gonna do all the work Saturday and Sunday. Saturday I slept about 4 hours,
Oh my
and
gosh.
Sharon she got kind of 6 hours or so. But I would normally get my 6-7 hours. But it's not just the number of sleep; it's the number of hours thinking about it. I mean,
Yep.
from breakfast to lunch, all through the day, thinking about it and thinking what else you can do and how to tweak it. Maybe do a little too much, shoot an extra scene, throw that in there, throw an extra tidbit in there, and
Like always getting these ideas, and I'm pretty
uh-huh.
sure even after Sunday, I'm like, oh, I should have done this.
Yes.
All
But
right.
with that resurrected plot we developed late Sunday afternoon, it was kind of just to use the footage we had and not rely on new footage too much. We just, after we resurrected on Sunday afternoon, we just shot one more quick scene and we inserted it, and we developed more of a trailer rather than a full-fledged self-contained story. We kind of gave it the feeling of a trailer, and we were happy with that because even though it's a trailer, it still tells a story. It still has some
Yes.
message to tell other than a movie's coming.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for not giving up too. And I'm gonna ask you one last question. Do you think, due to the limitations of COVID-19, do you think these limitations of having it indoors, do you think that made it easier or harder?
Probably easier in a way because we would have been, the world would have been at our fingertips in last year, and it would have been too many choices. Having too many choices in a way is worse than being limited. So being limited, we knew what to expect. We had 3-4 rooms to work with. Yeah, it was good to be limited. And even to step outside and to be careful not to be seen coming from outside walking in. Even that we felt was limited. So I thought it was very useful to have those restrictions.
Thank you for that. And I think it definitely allowed for a little bit more creativity. And I was expecting to hear that it was making it harder, But
No. We probably would have
been hearing that it's actually helpful. So yes, thank you
yes,
for that.
yes.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything else you want to share about your film? Anything you want to say?
I hope the audience is, kind of accommodating and, remembers the restrictions we had to work with. But, maybe it doesn't have the feel of a horror movie you're used to, but it has something there that's going to knock at your door and want to, just want to come into our world for a minute. So we hope at least to convey that feeling. Come into this world for a minute and listen very carefully to the dialogue because it is dialogue heavy. And maybe you'll walk away with what we're trying with the feeling we're trying to convey.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for your time. Thank you for participating, and I'm glad to hear that this was a great bonding experience for your family.
Yes, thank you all. Thanks to all 4 of you, and putting your heads together and coming up with the rules, and the weekend was a good choice, and working with what we have with being sheltered in place and post-COVID, during COVID. So it's a new world. So these kind of things save us. It keeps us healthy. Without these kind of things, keeping us creative and
the importance of creating.
Yeah, it's very important.
Very important. Good for our sanity right now.
Yep.
Agreed. Yep. And will we be seeing you next year?
Oh, I hope so. Yeah, that would be great.
Yes, thank you. Yes, that'd be exciting. Make a comeback.